guys! So I saw Kenzie's message on Facebook and I felt bad, so I was like, I have 5 minutes, I'm gonna make a video. And I guess I don't know, I was thinking about it and I kind of agree with the whole when we had days of the week, it made it a little bit easier in the sense that it was easier to track how long it had been, because I feel like without having a day, it's like when you get really busy, you just completely forget about it and you don't even realize how long it's been since you last made a video. So I guess I'm down for doing days again if that works better for you guys. I gotta think about what day would work best for me because I really don't feel like I have that one day. But the thing is, like, I could just make an effort to make it any point before that day. Like if I do find myself with time, it would help. And then if I haven't made it by that day, then that day I can just be like, okay, I'm doing it right now. So good news, my hair actually turned out a lot better than I thought in the last video. I don't know if you can tell, but it does have a bit of a coppery tone to it. That night, I guess it was just the lighting, the fact that it was like pretty dark and artificial light didn't pick it up as well, so I thought it hadn't turned out that well. And like the one person I talked to that night that I was like, oh, I just dyed my hair, they were like, oh really? I can't tell at all. So I was like, darn it, it didn't work. But then the next day in studio, tons of people were like, did you color your hair? So yay, it worked. I really like it. It's fun to like do something different, and I like that it doesn't damage my hair and it's not permanent. Like even if I had hated it, I could have just like washed my hair repeatedly and it would have been gone fairly fast. But since I am trying to only wash my hair every other day just because it's better for my type of hair and everything, I think it's gonna last a fair amount. I think because it's demi-permanent, it's supposed to be like 15 washes or something like that, so about a month. So yeah, it's fun. I like it. I want to do something else maybe after break when I get back. I don't know if I want to dye it like a darker brown or something like that, but again, only demi-permanent. So let me know. Or I mean, I could just do this again maybe. I was thinking that it'd be really fun to try the ombre trend thing, but I don't really know if I could do that because of how dark my hair is. Like usually what you do is you take the color out from the bottom of your hair, and I was kind of thinking of like adding color, so like having it go from brown to red at the bottom. I don't know if that would really work, but we'll see. Yeah, so this week's gonna suck. I can't remember if I mentioned it in my last video, but I have this sort of like, it's good and it's bad at the same time. Everything important of the end of the semester is happening this upcoming week. This is supposed to be like the last week of school, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday we're supposed to have classes, then Thursday is reading day, and then Friday is the first day of finals. And I'm done with finals on Friday, which is awesome because like I'm done with finals on the first day of finals, and then I'm here for a few more days to just kind of relax and hang out with people that I haven't seen in a while if they're not busy with finals, and either make fun of people who do have finals or bake them cookies if I'm feeling nice. You know, just kind of like not have to worry while still being here, because once I go home, like everything shifts. So that's cool in that sense, but it's not so cool in the sense that everything just happens this week instead of being spread out over time. So I have my building materials final on Tuesday, which should be really easy. I'm gonna make my study guide for that today and study some. It shouldn't be anything to stress over. But then I have my studio pinup, like the last pinup of the semester, on Wednesday, and that one's stressing me out because I need to take pictures of a model that I haven't finished yet, and I had plans to finish it on Friday, and then the laser cam, which is this little awesome machine that cuts stuff with a laser, broke down. And since I'm working with plexiglass or acrylic, I can't cut that by hand. So I'm kind of stuck on that. So what I'm gonna try to do is download a rendering program, and instead of actually building the model and taking pictures of it, I'm gonna try to do a render on the computer. This is gonna be my first render, so I'm kind of scared, but if it turns out well, then I can continue with the whole process of making a board to present the project, which is what I'm supposed to have by Wednesday. But I've been kind of stuck because I can't design a board when I don't know what my pictures are gonna be. That was a lot of detail, sorry. And then on Thursday it's reading day, so nothing can happen, except I'm going to be studying all day, because on Friday are my two hardest finals, which are History of Architecture and Structures. History of Architecture is hard because it's a lot of essay writing, and you need to know the name, location, architect, and year it was built of a bunch of buildings, and then also be able to write essays on them. So there's a part that's identifying, and then you have to compare buildings, and just lots of writing. And I kind of struggle with time limit, but because it's the final, we'll have more time, so it won't be as hard, but it'll be like 2 hours straight of just writing essays. And then right after that, like I think we might have a 15-minute break or something like that, is my structures final, which is an engineering class, so it's all math. And I've been struggling with it a lot. I don't know if I've told you guys already, like I used to think I was good at math, and then I took structures, and now I don't think I'm good at math at all. I think I suck at math. But yeah, so that's pretty much my week that's coming up. But after Friday, life will be great, and I will make more videos and let you guys know how I did on everything, and maybe show you some of my projects. Okay, well, I'm gonna get back to work and download that rendering software so I can try to render something. You guys have wonderful weeks. I don't know, Tucker, I think this is your finals week, right? So good luck on finals. Shay, were your finals like last week? I think so. No, you're done this Wednesday. I got this. And Kenzie, I hope work is going great. I love y'all. Bye. Actually, I'm gonna put my hair down for a minute just so you guys can see the color more. Oh yeah, you can see that a lot better, I think. So yeah. It's not exactly what it looks like, just like I'm not actually this pale. The sun's just like straight on me right now. But actually, I want to end on a more fun note than work. So yesterday, I'm currently a part of, or well, I'm gonna be a part in this whole season of 4 different gift exchanges. So my first one was yesterday, and we played White Elephant, which I remember we played once at youth group. And it's the one where like you pick gifts, you can either grab them from the table or steal it from somebody else. And we did it with like gag gifts, so it was pretty funny. Some of the funny ones, Molly ended up with a hot dog cutter shaped as a wiener dog, which was funny because she doesn't even like hot dogs at all. Tom ended up with a copy of 50 Shades of Grey. Nellie ended up with a Nerf gun, which was awesome. Sean had a scarf and a duck, like a little clay duck, and what ended up happening was most of the party consisted of us trying to use the duck as target practice with the Nerf gun, and at some point I decided to put it on my head, and Sean tried to shoot it without hitting my face. It was exciting. And then after that we played Just Dance. It was pretty great. So that was my last night. It was a fun little holiday party. And then other exchanges that I have coming up are one with my, actually today at 5 there's one with dying people, and then on Wednesday I have one with my staff, and then on Saturday I have one with the girls on my hall. So yay gifts! And as you can see behind me, I've got some Christmas decorations that I'm gonna put up in the hall to make it all Christmassy. Yay! Okay, now I leave. Bye.